Hey, welcome back to Nail It by Nay. Today I'm using dotting tools to create the camouflage looks that I'm going to do. There's a few different sizes here and I've literally just noticed they're actually double-sided. These, however, look all pretty much the same this side, so I'm going to go for one of those. I've actually had these for a few weeks now, but I've never used a dotting tool before, but I've used like toothpicks and nail pens, so it can't be much different. We'll see how it goes. So this is a dotting tool up close. I am quite the amateur today because I've never used one of these and I've never done the camo design. But yeah, like I said, we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to use swatch sticks to do the designs today, and I'm going to do a base in my Beetles, and it's colour A412, which is kind of like a nude. So this colour comes from a really nice collection called the Sandstorm collection. I do have a full review on the collection, so if you head back to my channel and go on Beetles Gel Polish Review, you can catch that there. And away we go. So that's my first coat done. I'm just going to pop it into my UV lamp for 2 minutes to cure. Cured nicely, so I'm just going to head in with a second coat. I've decided that I want to keep this design matte, so I'm going with my matte top coat from Canni. Once I've painted it, cured it, given it a wipe, that means when I go with my pattern and I go wrong, if I go wrong, I don't ruin the base coat by wiping that away and starting again. I really love a matte finish, but for those who hate it and prefer a glossy look, stay tuned because I'll do my next design glossy. I'm going to head in with my first colour, which, as you may have already guessed, it's going to be green first. And as normal, I will link it down below, which will include the colour code. As you can see, it's all very random, not trying to be neat either. I'm actually trying to wiggle the dotting tool just to create some effective lines, if you know what I mean. This one looks a bit like a crocodile, which I cannot unsee now. Technical glitch there, but you didn't miss much. I just realised as well I was doing every one from like the side of the nail, like kind of weird, so I've kind of gone in the middle there. It's a little bit too late for that, but I mean, it looks alright so far, so yeah. I am going to cure this before I go in with my next colour, just for a minute, because I just don't want the gel to start running. This is what it looks like so far. I'm going to head in with my second colour, which also comes from the Sandstorm collection from Beetles. I did actually want to use a lighter brown, but you know, this is what I'm working with, so I'm going to make the most of it. So again, random like weird lines, chunks, blocks, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, just no different to what I did with the green. Bear in mind, the green still looks shiny because although I cured it in the lamp, I didn't top coat it with the matte colour. So I think I'm going to go in and do that after I do the brown maybe. We'll see. I'm actually going to skip this now. We'll fast forward it because I'm kind of blocking the view, but like I said, nothing different to what I did with the green, so you get the idea. I have in fact decided that I am going to top coat it and cure it in the lamp before I move on to my final colour. So far, so good. I've just got to go with my last colour now, which is from Bluesky. Still a gel polish. I've used all gel polish throughout this so far, and I will link it down below, like I said before, so you know where I've purchased all of them from and how to get your hands on them yourself. If you notice with the brown, I was going into all the gaps, so where the green wasn't. I'm doing quite a similar thing here, but I'm overlapping on some of the colours. You don't want it to look too neat because you want that camo effect. very pleased. I love it. So design's all done and all I've got to do is top coat it. As I said before, I'm going for that matte finish. So yeah, finishing off with my matte top coat from Canni. Need to cure it, give it a wipe, and Bob's your uncle. Man, this looks so good. I love it. So for design 2, I'm using another asset from the Sandstorm collection. Why I'm using this colour is because I'm actually going to use the base colour I used before as a guideline for a tip, just so I can do a little bit of a different design with the camo effect. I've used so many brands before using Beetles and now it is one of my favourites. So again, if you want to see the full review on this lovely collection, you can find it on my channel. Nicely cured and time for a second coat. So that's 2 coats done, and as I said, I'm keeping this one shiny, so I'm going to use my glossy top coat from Mylee to give it a shiny finish. As I mentioned before, the colour that I'm going in with now is the same colour I used for the base coat in design 1. You can barely see a difference here, but it acts as a guideline for me, so I can keep that camo nice and neat as a tip. I'm going to stick with the 1 coat for this because the more coats you start putting on, the harder the nail is to cure and it could end up going bubbly. So yeah, I think that will do. So same again really, not much different to before other than just keeping it in that little guideline that I've created. So you can just have a little bit of a twist to the design. Not as scared of this one running because I'm not doing the whole nail, so it hasn't really got that much time, so I'm just going to go in with the second colour without curing anything. again, this is a lot quicker, not much time to run and make a mess, so I'm just going to go straight in with the black to complete the look. It's a little bit out of focus, but I didn't want to cut anything out just so you could see what I'm actually doing. But yes, it is quite similar to what's been done a few times, so feel free to skip forward a minute. So there you have it, just needs a top coat. Again, when you're putting a lot of coats onto a nail, it becomes harder to cure, so that is the reason I'm only doing it on the part that it's necessary to do it to, really. The bottom has already, as a base, been done, top coated and cured, so it doesn't really need any more. If you find it easier though to go over the whole nail, then I guess you could do that. So there you have it, guys. Absolutely love it. Beautiful. Here they are side by side. Give me a thumbs up if you like the nails as much as me, guys. That guideline definitely did me justice there. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.